Alright. Welcome back, guys, to our channel. It's been a while since I have streamed and created the content. So right now we reached level 91, and we have armament that we have unlocked. So we're gonna go ahead and check it out. The damage. We're gonna do damage testing, compare it with our old video, which is around a million DPS. So we'll see if having an armament really push up the level. For this video, guys, we're just gonna do a recap on the things that I have on my account, from stats to feathers, Varus. This is not a quick video, but a rather long video, because a lot of people are asking what's my build as a let's say free to play player. I don't know. I don't acknowledge myself as a free to play, because if you check on my rewards and what is it, growth fund or redeem, or where we're going to check down quick after a VIP card. Shoot, I don't know where. Weekly Nyan Pass, Nyan license. Okay, I don't know where to check, guys. Is it reward or I don't know. But RO shop. Let's see RO shop. Top up and rebate. Yeah, there you go. So as you can see, guys, I've spent 245 more or less. I think this is PHP on my Nyan, or also I'm not really totally free to play, but close to it. So I really spent very small on this account, and with the damage I am putting out, people are asking how I built my account as a small spender or a free to play player at the sort. Okay, so I'm going to share with you guys in depth all of the stuff and all of the builds that I have on this account. Alright, so first of all, we'll go ahead with the stats. Okay, so I have 99 agi, 61 luck, plus 123 on bonus, so that would be around 164. I believe you need to have 170, guys, with Gloria, included, to get 100% on the what it calls when the Uller's bow. So that's it. Let's go back. So again, int 28 plus 81 dex 3. I just split it dex and int, guys, for the reason that dex adds up on the arrow damage, and int really gives good multiplier on our blitz. Okay, so don't you don't also disregard int with regards in building your account. So for the details, as you can see, my current P attack, attack speed, as we're not attacking. This should increase later on, but I'll show it to you once we're gonna do the attacks. We have crit 111, and then ignore M def. Okay, P damage bonus and M damage bonus. You can see that I have a higher P damage bonus and a good fair amount of crit damage. Okay, so just to note, I am partied with my priest, so yeah, I have buff, Gloria, blessing, impo, assumption, and increase agi. Okay, so the basic ones. Okay, and so once we have that, we'll go ahead and check our let's go ahead and check our divine armament, guys. I actually changed this one build to the this strip elbow. I want to check if this is better. Kind of looks better on damage, so probably we're gonna create a video sometime comparing different armaments. So from strip bow, malangdo, I believe Falcon would be a good thing to check. Um, Touch of Desolation, I don't think so. But yeah, we could check this one. Touch of Desolation gives good amount of physical damage increase. We can try that one out. We'll compare it with the Ullr's Bow and Steadfast. Okay, so I think we won't be doing the Gods of Wisdom mostly for trappers. So let's go ahead and play around with the other bows. So we're gonna skip Ixion and Goddess. That would be on another video. Anyway, so I'll put this back to Ullr's Bow. Okay. Okay, so for our gears, guys, let's check it out. Gears. Oh, no, let's go ahead. So that's Divine Armament. We have the attack and the PvE damage bonus. We have White Wing Dawn armor with +2 PvP damage reduction. So that's what we're getting. So I don't have purple yet on the bow. For the boots, that would be this one, and for the cloak, that would be this one. So basically these are White Wing set and then Ullr's Bow. Okay, so and then feathers, guys, as you can see, I only have 3 orange and 2 purple, but for the most part I have 2 orange and 2 purple, guys. So I'm just trying to build 3 orange and 2 purple once if I have enough resources. But for now, this is just one ofs, or I think 2 ofs that has 3 orange and 2 purple. So for my basic build, of course, we have attack. We have ignore death and PvE damage. Same goes here, ignore death and PvE damage. We have sky tier, which P attack and then ignore P def. And we have glory, guys, for dex and some P attack, and then we have faith. So I mentioned earlier that int is also important as a multiplier for our blitz or auto blitz. So I always have dex and glory with regards to our attack feathers. So same goes here, all our dex 10. So sky tier, day tier. So I use mixed grace. It's cheaper. It gives at least a P attack 10 and some HP. This would be more, what I call this one, suitable if you have a lot of money and a lot of extra resources. Mixed Truth would be a lot better because it gives P damage and M damage, but I'm still trying to build that one since this requires a lot of feathers or resources to build. So for starters, I just use the mix grace. Okay, so here I'm trying to just level this one, so I have mixed justice level 10. This just adds another P attack and M attack. Grace level 5. So I've been delayed in the defense feather. Not really into putting more into it, but I might as well check that one out and then probably improve once I have the resources. But for the attack feathers, so you can see faith, glory, mixed grace. Same here, attack, sky, day, sky, and then grace, glory, faith. Here is the same as the other one. I tried working with 3 orange, so but I still have the glory and the faith. Same here as well, faith, mixed grace, glory, and then sky, day. And that's it, guys. So again, we're still trying to build this mixed truth. So that's for the feathers, guys. Next is our statue. Okay, for statue, guys, I have this max level. The most important thing in statue is you check this one, the bonus, the statue stats. So I'm leveling up most of statues that gives a lot of attack or bonus attack stats or P damage. So for example, this one. So I have maxed it out and then maxed the face stats. So you can see it here, face stats. Okay. Yeah. So statue stats up 4%. Same goes here, guys. So there is P damage. Okay. So face stats per face. So stat overview. I have 4% P damage reduction and M damage 2%. For here, guys, I did not level this one up because for face stats it doesn't give damage, physical damage, or rather magic damage. So overall stat just 1% magic damage for this one. But I did level some of the parts for the reason that it gives int for this one, and this one gives ignore def or ignore pdef, so I get that one, ignore pdef plus dex. Here I haven't leveled this one up yet a lot, but looking for getting the P attack and then P attack lock for this one, and not necessarily for this. If you want the more tanky build, you can go for it. This one I haven't built this one a lot too, but I did work on it right now, because if it's stat it gives P damage. So right now our stat overview, we're getting 1.80 P damage for this one. Okay, so hopefully that helps. Here does give P def, so I didn't level it. So I haven't unlocked the other statue yet. Next is our mount. Okay, the mount, guys, this is just a free mount, and it's timed, so duration almost 3 days. But I'm just using the usual ostrich. Okay, so I don't have any other mount that's been unlocked. So my mount level is 21. Level up, I would try to ensure that I get this purple, guys, to maximize the 60, but it's kind of expensive. But if I have extra diamonds, I'll go ahead and work on getting this one. If not, then just this blue one works, just to make sure that you use up the 60. Right, so if you see the traits, guys, my traits is focus on 2 items, the courage and furious. So for courage I have 183, almost maximum, and then after this one I'm going to try to build the furious to get more P damage. Okay, so right now I have 4% from furious and 183 P attack from courage. Alright, that, and then we'll go for what's next, medals. Okay, so for medals, guys, I prioritize 2, valor and heroism. So valor gives P attack, so let's try to level this one. We'll try to work this up to level 25, and then we'll go back and probably getting heroism to 40. Okay, so right now we're getting 11.40% P damage with heroism, and then additional 104 P attack. Okay, and I leveled the pet as well. P attack 20% for pet. This helps. Your pet gives good amount of damage, especially if your pet has good stats. I'll show you later what my pet stats are. They're quite awesome. Right, so let me go ahead and do that later on. So for faith, we have no particular order, guys, but I do try to make my pet more survivable, so give them more HP and def, and focus on damage output as well. Okay, so as long as you have stuff like this, just level it, and then go to pets. Okay, so for pets, guys, I have a tier 1 Anastasia. So these are all luckily pulled. So we have tier 1 Anastasia, guys, and here's the stats of our Anastasia, 5-star. Okay, so we have 5-star Anastasia with equipped. So these are our equips for Anastasia. And we have Samurai. Okay, Samurai. Also tier 1. Working on getting tier 2 for this. Same with Anastasia. Um, our equip is still more on the attack damage because um, Samurai is a spammer on skill. And then stats, guys, we have 3-star, STR, Vit, and Luck. Okay, that's for Samurai. For our Kitten Oracle, we also have 5-star stats. Okay, so this gives increased damage multiplier 1200 and a chance to get 90% buff. So I use this one as well. It has good buffs for 3 seconds, guys. Either attack speed, attack, crit damage, or crit 20. That's pretty awesome if you get those buffs, especially if you get crit damage 20%. That's gonna be a good multiplier for 3 seconds. Okay, so equip, you have 4 of this and then 2 critical, and lastly we have our Sohi. Okay, so Sohi is survival based and cooldown based. Okay, I think I've already explained this one, but yeah, we need Sohi to have cooldown base, so you have almost unlimited lifesteal and attack speed buff when you don't have a priest with you. Okay, so tier 8, hoping to get tier 10, so we get an invincible bonus or resurrection. And stats, guys, we have 4 stats Sohi. Okay, and our assist pets are these. I'll just give you a quick look with my rocker chinchilli. I haven't used this one yet. It's an AOE shadow attack pet, so I haven't played around. Yep. So this is my chinchilli, right? Rocker chinchilli. So that's for the pets, guys. Next is Sigil. Okay, so for the Sigil, I have weakness gaze. This is only for grinding, so I use this for grinding. Meteor, the meteor gives you 1% up to 3% damage increase for mobs that is 5,000 points higher. So that being said, I think Starfall is a lot better if you have the orange one, Starfall. We have Primal as always to give additional damage boost. We have Berserk, and we have God of Gamblers. So you see we're still using purple, but hopefully if I get the orange one, where is that? Yeah, I don't have it yet. The orange one for this doesn't give you negative buff. It doesn't let you lose 5% HP, so that would be a lot better. So I'm still working on this. During PvE, or rather MVP, I usually switch this one with the Raging Bloodlust. Okay, so Raging Bloodlust gives you HP, crit damage 10% at 5% chance, and 5% HP. This usually helps, gives more damage, as well as since we're using Sohi or we have priest with us, they can always heal our sanctuary, so we can have this almost running all the time. And then we have swiftness. Okay, so skill damage, chance to unleash 6 arrows, inflicting total of 800% damage. So if you have those extra stuff for job skills, make sure to get it so you can level your swiftness higher levels, so you get more chance of activating it and then giving more or higher damage. Okay, so that's it for Sigil. Next is title. Of course, we have, it's basic, guys. As long as you have the requirement, go ahead and level up your title. Cards. So I have several cards here, guys. I'll explain this later on. Okay. So let's go ahead with equips. So equips, I'm using aviator helmet. I need the 3% agi. This actually stacks with the increased agi that priest is giving, so really helps in your attack speed. We have Blackwing Monocle. Refine plus 6, we have plus 8 all elemental 2% elemental damage. Then we have the Mayuman damage for PvP and some PvE boss, and then we have important stuff is int and dex as well. This one we have int and dex lock, so that's why I use Sakura Lips, and also I don't have any other stuff. So for the enchant, by the way, guys, we have luck for this Sakura Lips, all luck. For this one, we have Agi Dex and Duel, level 3. For this one, we have Luck Vit Luck. Okay, for the cards, we have Goblin Chief Puppet, and I also switch this one around with Edga if the boss is large. For this one, we have Guard Cramp. I usually switch this one, guys, with Leave Oh My card. Oops, it's not here, but I switch it with Leave All My, guys, especially if I'm doing Ton that requires fire resistance. For here, we always have Angeling. Haven't leveled that up yet. Here, guys, we have Pouring 3-star for luck, and we have this White Wing set. Okay, so enchant, guys, is Sharp Battle 3. For cards, I usually switch this one with Pasana. Okay, I don't know if we're gonna have a what you call this one, a 2-star armor. I'm not sure if it's gonna be like this one with shoes and cloak, but hoping that we're gonna get a 2-star armor. So that's why, if you can see, I'm preparing additional cards, Cornotus and Rebio. So Cornotus gives you 4% and an indestructible armor. Trying to level it up to 3-star, so it's gonna give you around 6% HP. Same for Rebio, it's gonna give you 6% HP and additional shadow resistance. The reason for shadow resistance, guys, is since we're gonna be moving upwards to Glass Hill map, so there's a lot of shadow there, shadow monsters, so resistance would be good, not dying on those mobs. But try to also save up for other elemental cards like Pasana, Dokkaebi, Hode, and Swordfish probably. So for Ton Tower, guys, I think it's really important to have those damage reduction rather than damage increase, because the DPS is no DPS at all, so you have to have survivability. So work on getting those elemental reduction cards, especially if we want to go to hard and then those higher levels of Ton, guys, and get the orange gears. So better prepare for that one. Okay. Next is our weapon. So for our weapon, guys, we have plus 15 Uller's bow. Okay, so we have enchant, P attack 220, agi plus 4, and sharp level 3. Cards, guys, I usually use Sidewinder and another 3-star card, for the reason that it's cheaper to build compared to having 2 3 stars. I also haven't tried that one, which I'm going to try later on, probably on another video, because this is getting too long already. So on another video, I'm going to try damage test, comparing Sidewinder with 3-star or 2 3-star cards, which is more efficient in DPS. So I do have 2 3-star cards here, which is Goblin, So I'm going to level this goblin later on. Let me just level it up now. If I think you can tear it up already. Yeah. So upgrade. Yep, so we have 2 3S goblin already. Max. So I'm going to check this one out later on. Is which is better, two of this or one of this and one Minorus. So this is not this is a illusion one. I do have one Minorus, guys, but it's not the real one. It's the rented Minorus. Yeah, this one. So we're going to check this one out. If it's which is better, 215 or one Minorus and this one, or a Sidewinder. Okay, so that for the weapon. Again, plus 15 really gives you a good amount of power or a damage output. For this, guys, we have 2 slot cloak. So cards is I have Bafo and Hold. This is I switch this one, guys, depending on where I'm leveling. So if I'm doing ton, guys, for the last boss, it's a ghost element. So I use 2 marionette. For this is I usually use this one, guys, against Dark Lord, so I won't get easily killed. So resistance. Same goes for demon monsters. For Bafu, what else? Albaran, guys. I think it's demon. So I use this one. Or Shadow. Shadow. I'm not sure if Shadow. No, I think Albaran is neutral. So only for the dark or shadow elements I use this, and this one I usually used on Ton. This one on Ton as well, and again Hood for Ton. So I didn't buy the jack because I already have the headgear, which is the Lib Olmai, and then I have the Pasana card. But if I have extra Zenny, I'll probably go get 2 jack as well to really maximize the damage reduction for fire. Okay. Okay, and then boots. Working with getting this Wild Rose upgraded to 3S. So that's we already purchased some, but I don't think this is enough. But that will do for now. For here, guys, I'm using 2 Orc Seal just for leveling, but for PvE, or rather for MVP, I usually switch when I do shadow monsters like Bafu, what else? Dark Knight, Bloody Knight. Yeah, so shadow monsters or shadow bosses. I use this one, and if not, I'll use this Swift Mantis. Gives 1% P damage, so that's another 2% P damage plus AG plus 1. So I'm trying to build this one, guys, to at least 2 3S, so I can remove this too. I'm using Critical Ring and Brooch. This combination gives already can give me 500% attack speed with increased AG and the Aviator helmet. Okay, so for Brooch, guys, I'm just using a poor man's card. It's Taro. It gives you 2% P attack and 35 or 40 in total P attack. So 3S Taro for both. So that's it for our weapon, rather accessory. And then I'm using this school uniform, guys, since again it's P damage compared to others. It's P attack, so I think P damage is a lot more what you call this one, heavy in multiplying damages compared to P attack. So I'm using this one. Also, this have small enemy plus 5%, which really helps in Juperus. Plus load limit 1000, and this also, so 3% chance to deal 10% more damage for the next 2 seconds. So if I chose to use school uniform rather than the other uh, costumes that I got. Okay, and of course I still choose Graffiti Grip over the Scythe because Scythe only for is for Shadow. I think it also do for Undead, but mostly it's limited on a certain boss only. So I use this one because of the ignore pdef and the attack speed. Right, and it gives healing done plus 5%. So survivability also gives your team higher points in healing, giving you more chances on getting those TR. Okay, so enchant at G plus 3 card is deviling. Okay, so the enchant here also, guys, dex plus 3 on all. Enchant here is P attack and then sharp level 3. Same for here, enchant legendary bow and then dex plus 4. Enchant lock int lock. Here enchant is lock lock lock. Okay. Lastly, guys, I think the most important part is the Varus. Okay, so for Varus, guys, I do have Aftershock level 6 and Steady Focus Mind level 7. If I could have gotten a better secondary skill, that would be very nice, but for now, this is what I got, so I just have to play around with what I have. And I do have Mana Length boost 3 and Elemental Arrow boost 4. So if you notice, guys, the total of this is 16. So I use one, the purple additional weight for 15 days. But I do have another 3-star for this, but it's only Arrow Resonance 2 and Mana Length boost 1. So it's not really that good, but that would suffice if I don't have the weight increase item. Right, so I do have Falcon Mark 10, so this really gives a lot of damage, guys. If you can see, it gives 5% stacking up to 5 levels. That's around 25% damage for 8 seconds, and pretty much it's not gonna stop stacking, buffing me for additional 25% damage. I do have this one, so I don't know, I have to play around with getting this one in because it gives a lot of damage as well, guys. 15% arrow damage compared to this one, which is only 8%. That's 7% less. But if I do that, I will lose this one here. So still playing around, but for now this build works for me. Okay, so um, you can, if you have if you don't have this card, guys, you can rather, if you don't have this Varus, this Meldon, you can try to get the Falcon Mark 7 and then a dual skill with additional dual skill. That would really be helpful. Okay, so I think that's the build in total. We'll check for the skills lastly. So for the skills, guys, I have Sonic Blast, True Sight, Burst Claw, and Arrow Training. Okay. So for second job, Falcon Mastery, Beast Bane, Blitz Beat, Silk Row. I don't have Wind Dance anymore, not using it. I do put Claymore Trap and Flasher Trap just for what do you call this one? WoW. So WoW, I use Flasher to blind enemies. Claymore Trap, this is just for fun. But this is not really required to have, but it's up to you. What do you want to play around? I usually try to play around, guys, with other stuff. But the most important is you have Beast Bane 10, Blitz Beat 10, Silk Row 10, and Falcon Mastery. I am not using Detecting. Instead, I use Horong card. It gives, it's easier to use if you just put it on auto. Detecting is quite hard. And then I have Double Strafe, Owl's Eye, Vulture, Steady Focus, no Arrow Shower. Okay, so I think that covers everything for my account. If you are a free to play player or a minimal spender, you can actually build this one, guys. I've I've built it for around 200 or probably maximum 300 pesos only, Philippine pesos. So just being consistent on choosing what you want to do, what you want to get. For me, every day, guys, just want to share. I do try to buy this one every day, your reputation box, and for the diamond spends, I do try to get this at least 10 every day to slowly level my mount, and also this one, small reputation is a daily thing that I need to buy. I'm buying precious sigil pack for now, and this one also, hoping to get more resources, but buying this one for now, just trying to get the starfall unlock, and the other like the lottery thing, or the dice thing, the orange one. So I think that should be all, guys. If you have any questions, go ahead and comment down below, or shoot me a message on my IGN. So it would be on our server. So if you have anything else, yeah, I'm open to suggestions or questions. Okay, so thank you for watching. Sorry for a very long video, but hopefully it gives you more details on how I build my account. Okay, so ciao. Lastly, guys, uh, don't forget to like and subscribe, so that we're going to build up our channel, and hopefully be able to be successful as a video game streamer. All right, so thank you again for watching the video. Wait for, I think I'll probably do the damage test video after this. I'll just have to rest for a while and do some work, because we still need to work, guys. Work first and then play. All right, awesome.